So, da bin ich auch schon wieder zurück. Relativ schnell. Good morning, class 7. Crossbell is headed to Barrier today, correct? Yep, that's right. I believe there's a direct line to that stops at Serdek, isn't there? Indeed, there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. And the next one will be arriving soon, so just buying your tickets now. Yep. So that will be 5 passengers for Barrier Heart. I will tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Serdek, Barrier Heart, now arriving on platform 2. Also, passengers wishing to board, please wait until the platform until the train stop has come to a complete stop. Jesus, lesen. Nicht Jesus lesen, sondern Jesus. Ah, hier sollen, wir sehen noch bald einen anderen Charakter. Nehmen wir gleich durch. Ich finde es überraschend, dass sie sich genau gegenübergesetzt haben. Sure, if everybody know about where we're going. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. You mind giving us an overview, Juices? You're from Barrier City after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual minds instead? I'm sure we'll be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the bro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Would it allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh, not at all. You're intelligent enough to score second on endlich after all. You spend your every waking moment as if you're no clue to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it's lacking in virtually every other regard. Why you? Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see where I scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Green. Last month, Kirby got an E on their field study. That had been a payback exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one too. Do you two really want that to happen again? Well, oh, we're not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We've chosen to be in class 7 because of our difference, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we are going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt we'll have a few beliefs that we are not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But it doesn't change the fact, for the next few days, we are all part of the same group, we are all partners. I was wondering what you were getting at. It would be shocking if you just accept the idea that I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working towards the same objective. And try putting it another way, united against a common enemy, Group B. And unless we want to lose two of them, we have to work together here. What? Green? Oh, I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. I get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous how good your grades are, for example, all 3 of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when you lost against the instructor the other day. Oh. I see. Huh. It's annoying that she's strong, incredibly strong in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she has been through to become the way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links with one another, we may have had at least even the odds a little. You would have. She's only strong because she knows how to fight. When able to work together, you could have withstood your onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost either. 3. Exactly. Und da sind wir wieder an Sadik vorbei. We saw an area all in the same crew as last time. And guys seems like the type who can work well with anyone. There will be a strong team. Yeah, they will be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, this goal could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. It's not like I have much of a choice but to get along with your yay team, attitude, and how do I? Really, I would prefer not to cooperate with this fast. But I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. What you're saying? Until this trip is over, we will call it truce. Agreed? Very well. The notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I'm more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. It seems they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? A significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement. I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. Ja, zum Glück mussten wir das nicht miterleben. Ansonsten hätte ich glaube noch weniger Lust auf Markiers und Truces. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bayreuth is the most important city in the Eastern Kreuzen province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The only region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Kreuzen province as a whole is also widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and fur are regarded as Bayreuth's two main specialties. There's even part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be the Artisan Street in South Bayreuth, yes. There are chambers of artisans gathered there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdall that specializes in gems produced in Bayreuth as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing of note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Bayreuth is at its heart a city of nobles. There's that about it in that regards is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population though. That's correct. From Artisan Street to the enormous provincial army guardhouse, to Central Plaza with its giant cathedral to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships. Bayreuth is a city that was developed with the nobility and the Arborea household in particular at its center. So it really isn't an exaggeration then. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. That's not my point in denying the truth. As long as you're in Bayreuth, you'll be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. It's better I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging in a real sort of way. I feel like we're making progress. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be the one responsible for losing to Crossbell B. I suppose I'll call the truth of you, too. I don't also forgotten that Marcus had a problem with me. This I'm sorry about. I don't actually think you're a disciple noble sympathizer, so there's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't really forgiven you for what you did. That's more than enough. Thanks, Marcus. Why would you thank me? Looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. I hope I can find some way to make up with him entirely. Thank you so much, Dream. I knew guys was right about you. Oh, what do you mean? At the station, he said, if anyone can do it, it's you, remember? I didn't do anything special though. I just gave them my honest opinion. That's actually why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we won't let the group down. Oh, you won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It's rather suspicious. Nothing. Nothing at all. I wasn't expecting you to return to Barrier so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started at the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time to do anything to change. It's very true. So, a city full of nobles, I get a feeling I'm going to need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say, indeed. Nobles do have quite a fixation with those standing in class, but you should try to not let it get to you, just be yourself. If you have too much energy running in your every word and action, you won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice, thanks! If any more like it, I'm sure we'd be really appreciative. Yeah. Be relying on your knowledge of the study. You're in good hands then. Gee. Something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Thanks, I guess. So the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. You're going to need to get a whole lot stronger if you want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. Sure, you completely outclassed by her last time. And what sort of regiment she underwent to wind up so strong? It's just who she is. Oh, sounds like we know something. Maybe we can get her to warm up a bit more someday. Maybe. So, ein Streamer Blade mit Makias und Juices.
やるからには手加減しないぞ。さあ、ドローしたまえ。じゃあ僕から行くぞ。ボルト。ボルト。ここで来たか。ここで来たか。ここで来たか。やったな。
いいぜ。
なかなかやるじゃないか。
Dann machen wir nochmal Juices für die extra Punkte.
仕方ない。付き合ってやろう。カードを引くがいい。そちらが先行だ。調香剤な。同点か。仕切り直すぞ。そちらが先行だ。同点か。仕切り直すぞ。俺から行かせてもらうぞ。食らうがいい。食らうがいい。食らうがいい。
Jesus。
そら、こいつはどうだ。調香剤な。そら、こいつはどうだ。当然の結果だな。
Ja, ich habe zu viel von meinen Karten verloren. Gut, damit können wir auch stoppen mit dem Talking. Oh. You passed through the Granary region. I read a review. Look, I can see a few steeples in the distance. I mean, die sehen nicht viel, aber okay. Das war ja hart. You should be there in roughly an hour now. We'd arrive by noon after all. No juices. Oh, juices, welcome back to Varia Hut. It's great to see you again. Amazing. I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him. It's really happy. I returned here as a student of 4th Military Academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this is a manner of excessive welcome, is neither necessary nor desired, were you not? Well, yes, but you're part of the Erebonia household, if anything. We're charged then for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please allow me to carry your luggage. I'm not to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
ああ、その必要はない。
Oh, Lord Rufus.
Oh, 兄上。
え？親愛なる弟よ。3ヶ月ぶりくらいかな。いささか早すぎる再会だが、よく戻ってきたと言っておこう。
はい。兄上もそう謙遜で何よりです。
そしてそちらが7組の諸君というわけか。
Yup, that's us.
はい。自分たちのクラスのこともご存知でしたか？
ああ、弟からの手紙に書いてあったからね。ルーファス・アルバレア、ユーシスの兄にあたる。ま、恥ずかしがり屋の弟のことだ。私という兄がいることなど諸君には伝えていないだろうがね。
兄上。
He's being toyed with. I believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart who come to know and mostly tolerate?
さて、立ち話もなんだ。このまま諸君の宿泊場所まで案内させてもらおうか。
兄上、まさか。
外に車を止めてある。改めてようこそ翡翠のコートバリアハートへ。歓迎させてもらうよ、士官学院7組の諸君。
Eine recht hübsche Stadt, ha?
なるほど。今回の実習の課題を。
ああ、父の代理として私の方で一通り取り揃えた。まずは受け取りたまえ。
確かに。
しかしこれも女神の巡り合わせというものか。シュバルツァー卿のご子息が私の弟の旧友となるとはな。
父をご存知なのですか？
ユミルの領主テオ・シュバルツァー男爵。
Ja. Die kennt sich eigentlich doch schon halbwegs gut, ja. Aus Gründen, auf die ich nicht eingehen werde. Ich werde auf viele Charakterverbindungen mal nicht eingehen, weil die alle relativ doch spoilerisch sein könnten für das Ganze. Ich muss halt echt aufpassen, was ich über die ganzen Charakteren sage, weil viele auch nur Side-Characters sind so relevant für den ganzen Plot hier. Ihr wisst nicht, wie viele Charaktere wir schon begegnet sind, die bisher komplett so dann erscheinen als einfach nur normale random NPCs, die noch irgendwie auf irgendeine Art und Weise eine relativ größere Plot-Relevanz haben werden.
その昔帝都近郊で開かれた鷹狩りでご一緒させてもらった。その折に狩りの作法や心構えを一通り教わってね。もう10年前になるか。今も双剣でいらっしゃるのか？
はい。相変わらずの狩り道楽ですが。
それは長女。そしてそちらはレーグニッツ知事のご子息だな。
ええ、ご存知でしたか？
最近帝都の公式行事などで何度か顔を合わせていてね。立場の違いはあるがいろいろと助言をしてもらっている。これも何かの縁だろう。今後とも弟をよろしく頼むよ。
それは。
So viel dazu.
その前向きに検討させていただきます。
Ja, das machst du bisher noch nicht wirklich, Matthias. Du musst dich da noch sehr weit für öffnen.
結構。そちらの可憐な諸君もよしなに。さぞ弟の学院生活に潤いを与えてくれているのだろうな。
恐縮です。それほどでも。
兄上、俺のことはいいでしょ。それよりもまさか宿泊場所というのは。
愚問だな。我らの実家たる公爵家上官に決まっているだろう。
それは。
と言いたいところだが、好きにせよとの父上の言葉だ。町のホテルに部屋を用意させた。その方が実習とやらに心置きなく集中できるだろ
う。ねえ、正直助かります。
Huh? I don't know what that was all about.
さて、短い間だったが楽しい時間もそろそろ終わりだ。諸君の宿が見えてきたぞ。
Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. I'm truly grateful for your kindness. Think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening. But unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we finished here. Heimdall? Will you be going by our ship? Indeed. I'm representing your father. Yeah, our father. Don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely a jest. You may not be the most affable person, but please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May God's blessing be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. Na, mal gucken, was auf uns zukommen wird. So that was Rufus Arberia, huh? I've heard rumors about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easier to see where that reputation originated. He seems like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And yeah, with his sleeve, Russ chooses into the role of cute little brother. I would prefer you not to have seen it. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Barrier just as we arrived. Unfortunate. What do you mean? I think that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait! Come on, let's go drop off our things. That sounds like a good idea, though. For the factory staying in a hotel, this high class is kind of intimidating. Here we go. Wie scheint dann wieder mit zu sein. Returning to our humble establishment, we should have the opportunity to greet a member of this team Dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we were leaving again immediately. You show us to our rooms. As you wish. Allow me to escort you to the western wing then. We have a fine suite prepared for you. With individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Right. Maybe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. The accessible hospitality is never required nor appreciated. But chooses must insist. I'm going to repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That works for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Oh, of course, we're students. We should be treated as such. I finally can start working on our field study task now, I think. Good. We've wasted more than enough time as it is. Oh. Yeah, now. Let's go then with ropes, shall we? Alright, here goes. Field study day 1, assigned tasks. Orcs Canyon Monster, alright. Alright, once has been roving the Orcs Canyon path and the quest in which our army would like it eliminated. Okay. Sir, please report to the soldiers at Orcs Fort. Alright, go on. With a ring on it, I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. But what is? Talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. I take to the above souls. The Voltaire family, even based in style, using nothing but the most fabulous assholes. Which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them for us? If this strikes a fancy, find me on the terrace outside of the Sociar restaurant. This area is defined as 100 search radius around North and East Barrier Heart. The student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. A request from an orber, followed by one from an artisan, which should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, seems to have struck the perfect balance here. Once one sounds irritating. What do you mean by report to Orcs Fort on this one? Orcs Fort is on the opposite side of Orcs Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save the one for last, just to be on the safe side. Otherwise, regardless, the path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other task before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Alright, let's do that. With me. No exception as ever. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Alice and the others are working out on their own tasks as we speak, and we can't let them beat us. So let's give this our all. Right! Okay. Of course. I give you my word.